Hi guys, so this is going to be a quick little video explaining the scanner and then going through a couple of examples with the string glitch just so you're aware of how this works. Start off with, I've got my skeleton up here, header. One of my two new lines is this import statement. Now this is the wildcard version so that I don't have to learn new codes every time we grab something from the utility folder. Alternatively, if you want to be precise or you're short on resources because your computer is really slow or something, you could specify just the scanner portion. But most of the year, you'll see me use this unless for some reason my computer messes up and I have to get specific. I've got my normal skeleton up here, and I also have my second new line. This is actually creating the scanner object. Okay, so both lines are required. This creates a scanner object. This is just a standard variable name. I think in the original demo, I called it scan. You could call it console. You could call it KB for the keyboard, whatever you want to do. I'm a fluctuator so you can see it's a variable. I've got my new reserved word, and then I've got my constructor method. This is creating the scanner object and telling me I'm getting it from the system input or the keyboard. Okay, so that's my new skeleton. And remember, we always prompt the user and then we save their response. Could be anything from like, how's your day? Okay, and then I save it, obviously in a string. And then they are able to respond to that, and I'll store the response in RESP. Then I can do whatever I need to with it, whether it's print it, do some calculations with it, save it for a later method, we don't know. But that's pretty much the scanner, okay? Now let's look at the glitch, because this is what seemed to confuse a lot of people. All right, so I can ask as many questions as I want with just a single scanner. Remember, the scanner defines the input, and since everything is being typed out, I don't need any more. Okay, one per input. Okay, so I've got what's my name, what's your full name, what's your age, birthday, so forth. So I'm alternating back and forth types of questions. You see I'm storing them in here, but you'll notice I'm not using them. That's because I'm just trying to illustrate what happens. So let's take a look and just run this. Okay, because the glitch occurs at specific times. What's your name? Ryan. Okay, here we go. Our first time. It skipped that question. What's your age? 38. Again, skipped a question. How far can you go out with pi? 3.1415926. Okay, we skipped this question. Do you understand the string glitch? Or no, because it's obviously still skipping. Okay, so I only got to answer half of my question. So let's look at what's going on. Okay. So first thing I have is I've got the next. I was able to answer that, but that's one string, one word. Okay. Then it asked a next line. So again, I went from a simple next scanner to a next line. That is what sets off this string glitch. It's the only time it happens, but it happens every time I do this. To fix it, I jump before the next line question and I clear the buffer. Okay? It always and only happens when I go from a simple to next line. Okay, if next line follows anything else, that's when I need to clear the buffers. Okay, look down here. What's your age? I was able to answer that, but I was not able to answer when my birthday is. Okay, so again, string glitch, I need to clear the buffers. I went from an int to a next line. Okay, how far out do I know that the digits of pi, I was able to answer this one. There's a double, but I did not get the chance to answer who teaches math this year. So that's where, again, I clear the buffer. Okay? These two, next line to next line, no issue because they're all the same. So I do not have to clear the buffers in any of these. Again, here's the rule. Only when you go from a simple scanner, any of the three simple ones, to next line, that's when this occurs. So now when I run it, I should be able to answer all the questions. Okay? There you go. That's the string or scanner, and that's the string glitch. Okay? Hope this is helpful.